I want to cover, I saw this clip here, which I think is important. It's been a minute since I've talked about some red pill shit for you guys. So here's a clip with Clavicular and a girl. Okay, let's play the clip, then we'll react to it.
Burger King first.
You want to hit Burger King?
Yeah, so you want to go to Burger King with me?
I'd love to go to Burger King with you, but I gotta break something out to you. I got an Uber waiting outside for me because I have to wake up pretty early. Wow, that's just mean. Oh, the other porn star. So you think I'm a porn star?
Bring the other one. Go get the other. Go get the other one. Get the other one.
Just mean.
Go get the other one. Bring her up.
Burger King.
Hey. Could you maybe go?
Wow. I'm getting kicked out.
Well, I mean, you said your Uber's here.
It is. But you have fun at Burger King.
Hey, what's up? What's up?
All right. Now, we're going to play that again. Okay. And we're going to break this down because this is actually very important. There's a lot of red pill, gold in this for you guys to learn about, okay? So I go here. This is the only thing women respect. Ruthless replacement. Clavicular treats women exactly how they treat average men and gives them a taste of what indifference looks like. Most women will rarely, if ever, experience this type of treatment from men in their peak years, 18 to 25. Most women will rarely, if ever, experience this type of treatment from, and then never simp on these women because they are 100% replaceable and not special despite the world telling them they are, okay? So, let's talk about this, right? Number one, you guys need to understand the environment that we're in, okay? For me to put this all together for you guys. We live in what I call a gynocentric social order, okay? And the gynocentric social order is basically a social order where the female way of thinking and the female way of interpreting things, of analyzing things, of feeling things is considered the correct way to look at things, okay? So this is why stupid terms like toxic masculinity have gained quite a bit of prominence and popularity over the past couple of years, okay? This is why women are starting to dominate the discourse in certain topics. Women are starting to dominate academia, psychology. They're quickly moving into law and overtaking law as well. So it's not going to be long until we have an enormous amount of women being representing a large portion of different types of professions. Okay, it's already happening. It's already happening because women are dominating college attendance at a higher rate than men. So, hold on one sec. I got to send someone to the Shadow Realm real quick. George Shadow Realm. Anyway, so women are dominating in many different fields, and at some point, they're going to probably more than likely completely have the monopoly on a lot of these fields, especially social fields. Okay? They've already overtaken secondary education in general, they own, especially at the university level. Okay? And they've already overtaken psychology, psychiatry, etc. Now, this is the world that we're in, okay? The female way of thinking and what women think matters the most. How do I know this? Well, because women can go on TikTok, complain about their dating life, complain about how they manufacture a lot of their own chaos, they manufacture a lot of their own problems, and they deal with no real consequences for it. What do I mean by this? Well, as a guy, if you got on TikTok and you said, look, I'm broke, I can't get no girls, I'm fat, I'm struggling, this sucks, your comment section would just be roasting you for being a loser. Rightfully so, by the way. As men, we understand that it's a meritocracy, we must compete, there are dominance hierarchies, and if we're not where we want to be, it is completely our fault. Shout out to Egyptian Menace, by the way. He just put the whole list out. Shout out to you, Egyptian Menace. I'll read that out here in a second after this monologue. Right? So, I lost my train of thought. Women, see, look at that. Brain fart. Just like that. I got so many things going on. So many things going on. I was talking about, oh, yes, men. So men understand that if we're a loser or we're not doing what we're supposed to do, there's going to be natural negative reinforcement for inadequacies. What do I mean by this? For example, let's say you're fat and you ask a girl on a date. She's probably going to deny you unless you have some type of money, right? Let's say you're a stuttering weirdo and you go up and talk to girls. Well, you're probably not going to get the most favorable interaction. You smell, anything, right? You don't dress well, you're broke, whatever. Your environment, okay, directly responds favorably or unfavorably based on where you are in life. So men get realistic feedback as to where they stand in the social dominance hierarchy. Now, here's the problem. Women do not experience this. It's very important that you guys understand this. Women do not experience negative reinforcement for inadequacies. Okay? Because the way society is built in a way, right, to shield women from accountability from their bad decisions or stupidity for that matter. Okay? Why do you think I've gained so much popularity? I'll tell you why. Because someone telling women they're retarded to their face or showing their ludicrous worldview in 1080p is a novel thing. It's so novel that people have tried to copycat the format. That's how novel it is. Okay? Prior to Fresh and Fit, no one was really bringing women on and hearing their side and showing their ridiculousness. Right? It's one thing to bring women on and let them yap. It's another thing to bring them on, let them yap, and then challenge their worldview. That's why I'm the best at it. And I say that unapologetically. Nobody comes close. But that's a big reason why we soared in popularity. No one does that. And it went viral because no one can do it, or very few can do it at a high level consistently like we have. Which I have to give credit to Chris. I have to give credit to Fresh. I have to give credit to my whole team because I would never be able to do it by myself. Mo with the audio, Bills with the camera switches. They do a lot behind the scenes. I'm nothing without my team. So I have to give them praise as well. It's not just me. So that's why that format is so popular, because it's a novel thing to watch women's perspectives be destroyed with logic, reasoning, and reality. But the only reason why it's so entertaining is because it's uncommon. Now, it's become more common over the past couple of years, of course. But it is still a fairly novel thing because the rest of the world still kisses women's asses. Okay? Even though we might be red pilling a new person every day or every other day, there's still 1,000 simps that don't know better. We're doing better than we were 5 years ago, but there's still an enormous amount of simps out there who refuse and or don't understand this very underground dynamic that women rarely, if ever, okay, that women, if ever, rarely get held accountable for their inadequacies. Almost never. Like I said before, we live in a gynocentric social order. A gynocentric social order prioritizes the female experience and thinks that the female experience and the female way of doing things is the correct way of doing things. Toxic masculinity is a thing, but notice how we don't have anything called toxic femininity, right? If a woman is rude, rambunctious, and loud, what do we say? She's a strong woman. She's a boss babe. But if a man adheres to his masculine duty and burden of performance, he's considered a misogynist, an asshole, insecure, right? So we don't demonize bad female behavior, but we demonize male healthy behavior. If a guy is dominant, assertive, and has his shit together, there's some type of pejorative term that's used against him. But when a woman exhibits those same exact traits, which are not natural to her, by the way, as a female, she's looked at as a boss, as an alpha female, right? And this is a perfect example of what I mean when I say we do not demonize bad female behavior. We do not hold women accountable for their poor decisions, whether it's in the legal system, whether they serve about 60% less time for the same exact crime as men, right? Or It's their ability to garner attention and resources from men via dates and sexualizing themselves while simultaneously sitting there and saying that they're equals to us. Women live life on easy mode. And since they live life on easy mode, they get a lot of benefits and they don't understand some of the privileges that they have. I always say, privilege is invisible to those that have it. And you guys see every time we do Fresh and Fit after hours, how invisible that privilege is to these stupid bimbos. They come on the show, they're completely stupid, they have no idea how the world works. And the reason why Fresh and Fit is so popular is because very few men tell women to their face they're retarded. I'm one of them. And not only do I do it, but I do it in a manner that is entertaining for you guys so that you guys can see the stupidity. How many times have you guys sat there pulling your fucking hair out, watching as I talk to these women and try to explain extremely simple concepts that they cannot understand? Well, I'll tell you why they can't understand it. Because they're fucking retarded. And there's no burner performance on them. The last show we had, we went for like 3 or 4 hours. I was losing my mind talking to these women. Right? I get more stress from doing the show than I do chasing after terrorists and drug dealers. I'm not even kidding around, bro. Talking to these stupid women hurts more than talking to criminals. And I've talked to every group of criminals. I've talked to pedophiles. I've talked to terrorists. I've talked to drug traffickers. I've talked to murderers. I've talked to fraudsters, scammers. I've had a better time talking to the worst people on earth about their crimes than talking to these bitches. And I've talked to a lot of people. As a matter of fact, I'll take it a step further. There is no other influencer. There is no other streamer. There's no other person on the internet who has talked to a wider range of people. By being a former special agent, I've had to talk to people from different walks of life, all different types of walks of life, based on my former career. Witnesses, informants, bad guys, good guys, other sworn law enforcement, attorneys, judges, clerks. I've literally dealt with every type of person you can think of. You guys say, Myron, why are you such a good speaker? Why do you know all this shit? Because I understand how to speak with different people based on where they are in life and how they move. And I'm not saying that to glaze myself or whatever. But it's very important that you guys understand that I have a huge repertoire of people that I've spoken to. So that when I tell you that these women are retarded, okay, it's not coming from a place of hate. It's just the truth. It's fucking unbearable. But the reason why it's unbearable is because we've created this environment, right? And in the West especially, where feminism is very strong and prominent. We've created this environment where women can do no wrong, okay? And since women feel like they can do no wrong and that they're special, because there's a couple things going on, right? Number one, society babies them. Number two, society tells them they can do anything that a man can do. And then number three, society also infantilizes them. It's very important that you guys understand this. They're told they can do anything that they want to do. They're equal to a man, but at the same time, they're infantilized. What do I mean by this? A woman can make a bad decision, have sex with a guy, her boyfriend finds out, she's now embarrassed, and she'll say, oh, he raped me, and ruin that fucking guy's life. Very real. They'll sit there and fight to kill babies and abortion and all the equal rights that come alongside it. But they will go ahead and utilize the victim narrative to benefit themselves. So in other words, as a man, you are always held accountable. As a woman, you are not always held accountable. Pretty privilege, all this, it's real. Okay? So why am I telling you all this? I'm telling you all this so you guys understand what I'm going to get to with this clip. The reason why this woman felt it was appropriate to declare that her Uber's outside, etc., is because what she wanted was for Clav to say, oh no, don't leave, hang out longer, blah, blah, blah. Right? And also I want you guys to keep in mind that she called the Uber without even telling him, as you could tell from the look on his face. Right? She wanted to surprise him. Oh, I called my Uber already. Anytime a girl calls her Uber without telling you, that's disrespectful. Honestly. If she calls an Uber to leave and doesn't tell you, that's wildly disrespectful. Right? But let me tell you why she felt that it was okay to do that. Because most women don't respect most men, bro. I'm going to say that again. The reason why she said that is because most women don't respect most men. Get that through your heads. For all of you retards listening to me right now, because I know there's some dumb simp right now, as we speak, that's giving an enormous amount of attention, resources, all this to some dumb that doesn't deserve it. And you wonder why she treats you like, why she doesn't return your calls, why she only hits you up when she needs something. Hey, retard, listen up. Most women don't respect most men, dumbass. Do you get that? Do you get that?